What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be breaking down the top 5 guns in my collection. This isn't necessarily the best ones or the most reliable, it's just my favorite guns, the ones that I enjoy shooting the most. So we're going to be running this list down from number 5 to number 1. So make sure you guys stick to the end to see what I believe to be the best in my arsenal. So in at number 5 we have the Canik TTI Combat. This gun is extremely flat shooting for a striker fired gun. The trigger is absolutely amazing. It has a really short break, and then the reset is very short, and it also forces your finger out forward so you can shoot a lot faster. I'm not a competition shooter. I'm not extremely fast with these, but this is the fastest gun that I can get splits on when I'm shooting. I get about 0.16 is the fastest splits that I've gotten consistently. Like, I was able to pull it off like 4 rounds back to back. But overall, extremely reliable gun. It's phenomenal. I haven't had any issues with it. It has a compensator, so it's already gonna shoot flatter as it is. It's a full length. And then it came with the Terran Tactical mag extensions. Now, just the mag extensions themselves are, like $40 or something like that from TTI. And there's not really anything that I think is exclusive to the TTI Combat. Again, it has the compensator, and then this one came with the Mechanic optic as an option. I had originally got it without that, but I added the optic on, and it's been phenomenal as well. So, number 5, the TTI Combat. Number 4 is my Henry 3030 lever action. This is probably going to throw a lot of you for a loop because this is really out of place on this list compared to the rest of the guns that I have on it. But growing up in Arizona, you watch a few Westerns, and ever since I played Red Dead Redemption, the first one, I've been obsessed with lever actions. I have 2 of them now. I have this one, then I have a Henry 22 as well. But I went with the brass just because they look amazing. I eventually want to get this one engraved. But honestly, this gun, I've taken it out to 100 yards with just the iron sights, and it's phenomenal. It shoots extremely well. It's obviously reliable. It's a lever action. There's not much to figure out there, and it's just an overall really good gun. And if you happen to have a malfunction, you pull the hammer back and let it go again, and that round's gonna go off. But this is more of a nostalgia piece for me. It's more a sentimental piece. That's, I guess, why it's on this list. It's not necessarily because it's the best gun, but it's the best to me, and that's really what matters. That's why we're all into this. In at number 3 is my daily carry, the SIG X Macro Comp. So why this is on the list, honestly, it's because I carry it every single day. This is a gun that I shoot every day. It's not the most fun thing that I shoot, but I really do enjoy shooting, obviously, because I want to get as much practice in as possible. I want to get as many rounds in as possible. And this gun, despite its size of being so small and only being 1 inch in width, it shoots well. It feels really good in my hand. The magazine release is in the perfect position for me to be able to release the magazine. And then I have an extended slide on here. I have a full build breakdown on this one on my page already. I did change out the optic since then. I got rid of the optic. I have another one coming. But overall, this gun is extremely reliable. No failures at all since I've had it, and I'm closing in on 1,000 rounds now. The trigger is not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. Of all the triggers, I like it. It works for me. And again, I'm a larger frame person, so this is slightly larger version of the 365, and that works for me. It's again really reliable. It's a great gun. And if you guys are looking into something to carry every day and you guys are able to conceal this, I suggest the X Macro. In at number 2 is the Benelli M4. Now, this is the tactical version with a collapsible stock, and I was unsure of when I first got this gun. I ordered it from a gun store in Nebraska, I believe, but it was not what I expected, only because of it has an oversized bolt release here, and then it has a different charging handle that doesn't normally come on these. Now, I thought I had gotten a used version, but after doing some research, I was able to find a version of that Benelli makes where they do include these on here. It's just a different overall configuration of the gun. So I'm not sure if they were out of their standard ones and decided to put these on here, but it's an upgrade I was gonna make already. So it worked out great where I don't have to spend the money on an extended bolt release or a different charging handle. Now, I might be sending this out in the future to get some work done just to change the aesthetics of it. But this gun is on here because it works amazing. Honestly, for a 12 gauge, not many people you hear saying, oh, I love shooting 12 gauge, but with this one, it feels amazing. Like I really do like shooting the Benelli. I do like putting more rounds through the Benelli, and it works great. My wife and I have a bit of an inside joke that all the time I'll tell her, oh babe, I can't believe it. And she'll tell me, oh, believe what? And I say that I have a Benelli M4. Like, it's just been an obsession of mine to own one of these guns. And shout out to my boy Alex, because he actually is the one that gave me this for a Christmas gift. So shout out to him. But overall, the Benelli M4 in at number 2. So before we get into the number 1, I wanted to go over an honorable mention. Now, it was tough between this one and the TTI, and this one is not anything special. It's a Maverick 88 that I swapped out the grips on. But the reason that I like this one so much is because of the movie Zombieland. I'm obsessed with the movie Zombieland. I love movie-based firearms. That's a big obsession for me of a lot of guns. That's the motive of why I want to get certain guns, is because they were in movies that I really liked watching growing up, and Zombieland is one of them. So you guys see Wichita carrying this one, and it was tougher because obviously the movie is a little bit dated now, but the grips were impossible to find. The back one was easy enough. I did end up finding this. I bought it off of eBay, but this front grip, it took me about 8 months to try to source it because Takstar no longer makes these exact grips, and these are actually made for a 500. So I had to change out the forend entirely. It wasn't just changing out the grips. So I had bought them for a 500. They're no longer available anywhere that I've looked. If you guys know where to source another one of these from the front, let me know, because this one's broken. We were out at the range and one of my buddies was shooting it. It's not his fault, it's just the part happened to give out. And that's the reason that it didn't make number 5, is just because at the end of the day, I wouldn't feel comfortable shooting this again because of the grip being broken currently. Maybe if I put a new grip on it, it would swap out with the TTI. But overall, this gun it's really just badass. This thing is just cool. It's a pump action, overall pretty short barrel, dual pistol grips, and it was in the movie Zombieland. So that's kind of why this gun means so much to me. It is really, really cool, but at the end of the day, it's not as usable as the TTI Combat. So in at number 1, I have my 300 Blackout build from SLR. So why this is number 1 is because it's cool. Just look at it. It's cool. It's a suppressed. It's my first ever suppressor that I bought. It's obviously a suppressed build with a 5-inch barrel. I'll have a full video posted on the full breakdown of every part that I put into this gun, but this is the gun that I will defend my home with if I need to. Hopefully, we never get to that situation, but this was extremely important to me to put together because I want to be able to defend my home and not have to worry about losing one of my senses in that situation. I would want to be able to hear my wife calling out to me, to be able to respond to her. So that was important to me to be able to put this together. And it's honestly a pretty compact build. It has a pistol brace on it, and it's a quick release or quick pull. Also, really great eye relief, and the dot on top is a shake awake dot. So something else that I don't have to think about in the middle of the night if I ever get woken up. It's just I pick it up and the dot is on. But yeah, this is my number 1. I'll throw a few clips in for you guys to see how it shoots, but It really quick, short trigger. You know, the trigger itself is here. I'll show you guys from this side. 3-pound trigger, single stage from Trigger Tech, phenomenal trigger, and it has a really firm reset also, which is great in defensive situations. But this is my number one. Let me know in the comments down below which one you guys think is the best one that I showed you guys so far. And if you guys want to see more videos about different ones, comment that down below. Make sure you guys like the video, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're subscribed.